Hola. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hello, Priscilla. Hello a todos. ¿Me escuchas? Digo, no. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Can
Hello,
you hear me?
Priscilla.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I hear you very
Hi,
well.
Vincenzo. How are you?
Hello. Where have you been, Priscilla?
Ah, I was on vacation. I was on
Vacation.
vacation,
Okay, good, good.
but
Yeah.
I enjoyed every minute. I enjoyed every minute of my vacation. But I'm happy to be back. I'm
Yeah.
so I missed all of you all. I missed
I'm
all of you.
very glad to see you again.
Okay. Hi, Lisa. Hello, Amp. Hello, Victor. All right. So what did you all do during my absence? Did you find you
Uh,
did you keep busy? Did you find
ah,
some fun
there's
things
always,
to do?
yes, there's always something to do, teacher.
Okay. All right. I
To
hope
s-
that you
to
practiced.
keep
You did a lot of practice talking with everyone.
uh,
Everyone that you met, I hope that you engaged in conversation and just talked and talked and talked
I must
to
say
your
that was
heart.
split between English and Spanish. Oh,
Okay. Oh, you're learning Spanish. Awesome. That's
yes,
awesome.
yes.
Good,
So I am split
good for
between
you. Hmm. Oh,
between
that's
English and Spanish.
between Spanish. That should be fun. That should be fun. Well, a lot of the Spanish words, I think you may not have that. There's some similarities, I think. So
Yes,
it's
but
maybe not too bad. Maybe not too bad. Well, today, let me just have everyone else say hello. Amp, would you like to say hello?
Hi, teacher.
Hello. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
And
as well.
thank you. And Lisa, would you like to say hello? Hello. Hello, Lisa. And Victor, would you unmute and say hello?
Hello.
Hi. Okay, welcome back. And
thank you.
Rodolfo, would you please say hello? Rodolfo, would you please say hello? All right, well, we're not getting a hello from Rodolfo, but that's okay. What I'm going to do now is bring up today's lesson, and it is a beautiful jacket. I hope that you will enjoy reading. I'll tell you what our objective is for today, and I'll post it in the chat box. Screen share, start. And our topic is a beautiful jacket. And I'm going to minimize this, bring this down, and I'm going to put our. So our objective for today is to give you an opportunity to use antonyms to improve and enrich your vocabulary. Antonyms are words which have almost opposite meanings, such as good, bad, ugly, beautiful. Most words can have one or more antonyms. You should be able to use some verbal phrasal verbs today and retell this short story. You'll be able to use the concept of the word steal, stole, and stolen from our previous lessons when we talked about crime. Remember when the lady's purse was stolen? The student will practice a few idioms and develop an understanding that tenses play an important role in sentence formation in the English language. So we're going to look at past, present, and future tenses. All right. So looking at who we have here today, which is quite a bit, Aldana, welcome. It's good to have you here with us today. And Golden, it's nice to have you here as well. Why don't I just take a quick moment and read the story, and then we'll follow along. A beautiful jacket. He loved his new jacket. It was his favorite jacket. He loved the color. It was tan. He loved the weight. It was medium weight. It was not too light. It was not too heavy. He loved the fit. It fit him well. He put on the jacket, or he put the jacket on. He looked at the jacket in the mirror. It looked good. What a good-looking jacket, he thought. He went to the doctor's office. The office was warm. He took his jacket off. He put it on the chair next to him. A nurse called his name. He stood up. He went to the examination room. He forgot that his jacket was on the chair, but it wasn't on the chair for long. Another patient took it. So he doesn't have his jacket anymore. So now we'll just take turns and we will read the exact same story about the beautiful jacket. And we'll start with, let's see who we'll start with. And I think we can start with Aldana. You can
Okay.
read first. Could you
Yes.
read first? And then
Yes.
we'll have Amp. I'll just put your names here. Then we'll have Gulden. Gulden. Then we will have Lisa. I see the names in the pictures down below. Lisa, Victor, and Vincencio.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess I put the names. One moment. VIKTR, VINCENZ. Vincenzo. Do I have everyone's name? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is everybody listed? Everybody's name there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Mino.
Rodolfo is not.
And what-
Rodolfo.
Adolfo, 3. Okay, so these will be your numbers as well, in case I don't type your name. 5, 6. Oh, let's see. Hold on 1 second. Insert. Insert. Insert right. ALEO-LFO. Adolfo. Let's see if we can make these a little smaller so I can get everybody on there. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so everybody see your number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All
Teacher,
right, so
Rodolfo, not Adolfo.
okay, okay. Let me see. Let me go back and look to see how is it spelled. Oh, Rodol. Okay, thank you.
Rodolfo.
Rodolfo. Rodolfo. Okay, there we are. All right, so Aldana
Okay.
is reading down. Okay, thank you. Would you read everything? Read the entire thing.
Okay. He loved his new jacket. It was his favorite jacket. He loved the color. It was tan. The whole text, yes?
Yes, please.
He loved the weight. It was medium weight. It was not too light. It was not too heavy. He loved the fit. It fit him well. He put the jacket on. He looked at the jacket in the mirror. He looked good. What a good-looking jacket, he thought. He went to the doctor's office. The office was warm. He took his jacket off. He put it on the chair next to him. A nurse called his name. He stood up. He went to the examination room. He forgot that his jacket was on the chair. But it wasn't on the chair for long. Another patient took it home.
Okay, thank you. Aunt, would you read, please?
Okay. He loved his new jacket. Sorry. It was his favorite jacket. He loved the color. It was tan. He loved the weight. It was medium weight.
Sorry.
It was not too light. It was not too heavy. He loved the fit. It fit him well. He put the jacket on. He looked at the jacket in the mirror. It looked good. What a good-looking jacket, he thought. he went to the doctor's office. The office was warm. He took his jacket off. He put it on the chair next to him. A nurse called his name. He stood up. He went to the examination room. He forgot that his jacket was on the chair, but it wasn't on the chair for long.
Okay.
Another patient took it home.
Okay. Thank you. Now we will hear from number 3, which is Gulden. Could you pronounce your name for me? I'm sure I didn't pronounce it. How do you pronounce your name?
He loved his new jacket. It was his favorite jacket.
Okay.
He loved the color. It was tan. He loved the weight. It was medium weight. It was not too light. It was not too heavy. He loved the fit. It fit him well. He put the jacket on. He looked at the jacket in the mirror. It looked good. What a good-looking jacket. He talked. He went to the doctor's office. The office was warm. He took his jacket off. He put it on the chair next to him. A nurse called his name. He stood up. He went to an examination room. He forgot that his jacket was on the chair, but it wasn't on the chair for long. Another patient took it home. Okay?
Lisa, would you read for us? Thank you, Gluten. Lisa, would you read? And this word is heavy. Heavy.
Heavy.
Mm-hmm. Heavy. Oops. Yes.
Lisa is not here.
Oh, Lisa's not here. Okay, so Victor, would you read for us?
Yep. He loved his new jacket. It was his favorite jacket. He loved the color. It was tan. He loved the weight. It was medium weight. It was not too light. It was not too heavy. He loved the fit. It fit him well. He put the jacket on. He looked at the jacket in the mirror. It looked good. What a good-looking jacket, he thought. He went to the doctor's office. The office was warm. He took his jacket off. He put it on the chair next to him. A nurse called his name. He stopped up. He went to the examination room. He forgot that his jacket was on the chair, but it wasn't on the chair for long. Another patient took it home.
Good. Another patient took it home. Good. Thank you, Victor. Vincenzo, would you read for us?
Yes, a beautiful jacket. He loved his new jacket. It was his favorite jacket. He loved the color. It was tan. He loved the weight. It was medium weight. It was not too light. It was not too heavy. He loved the fit. It fit him well. He put the jacket on. He looked at the jacket in the mirror. It looked good. What a good jacket, he thought. He went to the doctor's office. The office was warm. He took his jacket off. He put it on the chair next to him. A nurse called his name. He stood up. He went to the examination room. He forgot that his jacket was on the chair, but it was not on the chair for long. Another patient took it home.
Okay, thank you, Vincenzo. Now, can we have Rodolfo read, please?
Okay. He loved his new jacket. It was his favorite jacket. He loved the color. It was tan. He loved the weight. It was medium weight. He was not too light. He was not too heavy. He loved the fit. It fit him well. He put the jacket on. He looked at the jacket in the mirror. It looked good. What good looking jacket, he thought. He went to the doctor's office. The office was warm. He took his jacket off. He put it on the chair next to him. A nurse called his name. He stood up. He went to the examination room. He forgot his jacket was on the chair, but it wasn't on the chair for long. Another patient took it home.
Okay, good. Another patient took it home. So now we have all read this story, and I hope that we have a fairly decent understanding of what this story is about. Now, as we look at this story, and as each of us read the story, we had an opportunity to hear ourselves read the story and listen to how we sound. Many times when we read a story, what we tend to do is read with our mouths closed. It is very important for the language learner to actually read out loud so that you can hear your voice and determine if you sound similar to the way I sound as a native English speaker. It is perfectly fine that you speak with an accent, but if you're not enunciating the words clearly, then you will have difficulty with people understanding you when you start to speak. Now, this is a short passage. I'm going to read it again, and I'm going to enunciate very clearly every word. A beautiful jacket. Notice the T, jacket. But if I'm normally talking, the T is there, but I need to put extra emphasis on the T so you can hear it. A beautiful jacket. He loved his new jacket. It was his favorite jacket. He loved the color. It was tan. He loved the weight. It was medium weight. It was not too light. It was not too heavy. He loved the fit. It fit him well. He put the jacket on. He looked at the jacket in the mirror. It looked good. What a good-looking jacket, he thought. He went to the doctor's office. The office was warm. He took his jacket off. He put it on the chair next to him. A nurse called his name. He stood up. He went to the examination room. He forgot that his jacket was on the chair, but it wasn't on the chair for long. Another patient took it home. Now, this exercise of reading gives you lots of practice with the T sounding and the past tense of ed. That is the purpose of this lesson and this reading. Now, when you become comfortable with those sounds, they do not need to be as pronounced. Are there any questions before we go on? Okay.
Nope.
All right, so now the next thing we're going to look at is my story of blank jacket. Earlier I said that the objective for the students today is to understand how to build the vocabulary using opposites, using opposite words. So we're going to use antonyms, which are the opposite words. And antonym means the opposite. So the story was a beautiful jacket. So what should the title be today? An ugly jacket, right?
Ugly. Yes.
Yeah.
U-G-L-Y. An ugly jacket. All right, so we'll take turns. First, we'll let those who want to do this part Who wants to read it? I won't fill in the words, but I want you to read this story, but keep in mind that you're talking about an ugly jacket. Who would
Okay,
like to?
I want.
Okay, let me go find who wants to.
Victor.
Copy. Okay, so you're talking about an ugly jacket. Okay, so now, who is this? Victor?
Yes.
Okay, Victor, you may start with your ugly jacket. Okay?
Yes. He hates his new jacket.
Mm-hmm. Continue, read the intro thing.
It was his favorite. What I don't
Okay,
I
so
don't know which
you
favorite.
can use this template as an example. You don't have to read everything, but you
Yes.
know he had an ugly jacket. It
Yes.
was his ugly jacket. He hated the color. You don't have to read every sentence unless you just
Okay.
want to. Okay, but remember you're talking about the jacket.
Okay. He hate the color and
Wait a minute. Okay, maybe you just want to tell it. Just tell the story. Just retell the story without looking
Okay.
at it.
Okay.
So you say this is a story about an ugly. This is a story about an ugly
The story
jacket.
about ugly jacket and the man he hate his new jacket, and once he put his ugly jacket on, he went to the doctor office, and he put his he put the jacket on when the nurse called his name, and he forgot his ugly jacket, and another patient took the jacket.
Another patient to come. So that was good. Thank you very much. He hated his new jacket. It was his ugly jacket. He hated the color. It was tan. He hated the weight. It was much too heavy. It was not as heavy as a light bulb. It was not very pretty, but heavy. Whatever you wanted to say, and you were just using this as a guide. All right, let's go on to something else. We can come back to that one. That one's a little bit of a challenge. Remember we'd read a story about the train when two guys saw someone steal a lady's purse. So let's take, let's see, who can we have to read this? Read number 1. Paste. Okay, so that was Victor that did this one. Okay, let me find my little things, my little insert. Picture trophy. Okay, I'm coming. Trophy. So that was Victor that did the copy. So Victor, you got a trophy.
You may leave it here.
Okay, so now who wants to read question number 1 and tell me whether the answer will be A or B?
Me.
Who is me?
Rodolfo.
Rodolfo? Okay, Rodolfo. We'll listen for you to speak.
Okay, can you imagine I only paid $45 for this tan jacket? Don't you think it's a real steal?
Okay, great. That is correct. It's a real steal. Now, the word on the case, do you know what that actually means, Rodolfo?
No, I don't know what is the meaning.
Okay, I want you to give me a sentence after I give you my example of a sentence. When we say on the case, that's usually what a police officer is doing after they've done an investigation, and the police officer said to the two boys, "Thank you for giving us the information and being a witness to the person who stole the old lady's purse. I'm on the case now. I'm on the case now, and I have enough information. Have a nice day." Do you understand how he say he's on the case now?
Yes, so yes.
Okay, I'll write it down for you. On the case, the police for thief, thief, the okay, the assign on the case, on the case, on the case. Okay, so this is what the police officer said. He is the one that is assigned on the case. So can you see how this on the case now is different? Do you see the difference in the two? Being on the case and having a steal. So what exactly does this mean when the boy says that, can you imagine I only paid $45? Did he steal it? Did he not pay for it? Or what does that mean? Did he pay for the jacket or did he steal it?
They are still because maybe it's expensive, an expensive jacket.
But did he pay as much as he thought it was worth for it? Here's what you should be reading. So this means he didn't pay very much for it, so he got it for a steal. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. So can you give me a sentence using either on the case or a steal? Either one. Give me a sentence of your own. Create a sentence on your own.
Okay. The jacket that I bought is a little bit ugly and is dirty, and I paid a lot of money for that. On the case, I want that you give me the money.
Okay, I heard you, but I'm a little confused as to which one are you using. Tell me, are you going to use A, the letter A, or the letter B?
I use B.
Okay, you're going to use the letter B. Okay, in the case of the letter B, I want you to use it as if someone actually stole something from you. Someone stole your tan jacket. Someone stole your someone stole your tan jacket. Therefore, you need to report it to the police, and they're going to be on the case. Give me a sentence like that. Okay?
Okay. The man, no, the thief stole my tan jacket, and I know who is the guy. There is definitely problem, and on the case I want say who robbed my jacket. I don't know, something like that.
So here's what we want to say, something like this. Okay, we're going to use Rodolfo's sentence. The thief stole my tan jacket. I know who is the person responsible for this. The police is now on the case. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes, makes sense.
Okay, good. All right. And here's yours. And who would like to do number 2? Who would like to take number 2? Anybody?
Okay, I can do it.
Who is this?
Amparo.
Who?
Yeah.
Okay, and Donna. Okay.
Amparo.
Great.
Am.
This one,
M.
number two. Number
Am.
two. Number two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Number two. Amp. Okay. Go ahead, please.
Andrew was during college. Together we played tricks on several girls. This is probably why I don't have my tan jacket.
Okay.
Was
Which?
my partner in crime.
Okay. And what is a bandit?
Bandit is like Robert.
Good. Someone who actually steals something. Partner in crime here, they're just doing some things that are probably just mischievous.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now, can you give me a sentence of your own using bandit? Hopefully, using bandit. Can you give me a
Okay.
sentence?
Yes. Last week, a bandit was discovered in my yard, so we called the police, and he was captured.
But I don't necessarily know that the bandit was not a turtle or a snake. You said last week a bandit was discovered in my yard. So I don't know why was it important that you call the police, because this bandit could have been, a snake. I need a little more information. Last week a bandit was discovered in my yard. Had it been reported that a bandit had stolen something? I need to know what a bandit
Okay.
is. You understand?
Well, usually, yeah. What they usually is someone else that they don't live in your house is in your house is also a crime. So that's why.
Okay.
Okay.
Last
Last
week a
week,
bandit.
a bandit was covered in my yard trying to um,
To break in?
to break into my house.
Oh, I can understand what a bandit maybe might be. Okay. So last week a bandit was discovered in my yard trying to break into the house. We called the police and he was captured. Okay, good. All right, so let's go with that. And copy, paste. And now who would like to do the last one? The person who took.
Let me try it.
Okay, who's that?
Aldana.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right.
The person who took my jacket from the doctor's office is on the run.
Okay, good. It is on the run. Great. That is the correct answer. Now can you give me a sentence using on the case?
Yes. When somebody stole my jacket, I called the police, and I hope that when someone stole my jacket, I phoned the police, and I hope that they will be on the case soon.
Police.
The police will
Okay.
be on the case soon, as the police was too busy to look after my case. To work on my case.
Immediately. Okay. Okay, great. Okay. So now we have copy, and there's a little trophy for you. Okay, so now let's see what do we have next coming up. So now we've used the antonyms, we've used stealing in terms of actual committing a crime or just a figure of speech. And we did the ugly jacket. Well, we may come back to that one. So now we're going to, let's go to copy. Okay, we're going to retell this story. Well, not the entire thing, but part of it. I want you to retell the story. Let's see, paste. And we can have Gulden, Vincenzo, and Lisa. I want you to use, here are some phrasal verbs. I want you to pick one of the phrasal verbs in this column. If you need to look at the meaning, here's the meaning. Here's the meaning. And here are some example sentences. Remember, we will retell this story from the point of view of that jacket. So here's the word ask around, which is a phrasal verb. I'm going to use ask around, and here's what I want to know about that story, or how I use it. When I looked around and saw that my jacket was gone from the chair, I thought I had better ask around before I accuse someone of taking it. Maybe someone put it in the closet to hang it up for me. Something like that. All right, who wants to go first? And here are some. I'll take a look at them, and you can tell me which one you want to use. Here they are. The phrasal verbs now is what we're looking at. And phrasal verbs, and they're here. Ask around, add up to something, ask someone out, blow something up. And anyone can choose, anyone could do these, but I do want to hear from Gulden and Vincenzo, so everybody get a chance. Okay, so if you see one that you want to do, let me know. Back something up, blow up, break down, break something down, break out, break up. Oh, there are two breakouts to escape. Bring someone down, bring someone up, bring up, call around, call someone back. Am I going too fast?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm almost to the end.
That's a lot to teacher.
Oh,
Okay, that's the last one. Okay, come across something. Which one would you like, Vincenzo?
Yeah, yes, the first one, perhaps.
The first one. Okay, we're going to go get the first one for
Yes,
Vincenzo.
all around, because yes, it was
Okay,
something that
you want this one? You want
Yes,
this one? Okay,
yes,
so
this is something that is referring to the
okay.
story, no?
Okay,
After
so so I'm going to put yours here, Vincenzo. Control
after the
V.
scene, yes, I think this person is going to blow up, no, for being nervous about this fact, no. So he's going to asking around. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now Vincenzo, can you give me your sentence? I'm hearing you, but I'm hearing a lot. So let me hear your sentence now. Give me the sentence. Give me your.
Yes. The person, when he noted that his jacket was taken off,
The chair.
From the chair. Yes, he thought that he had that he should ask around in order to know if someone has had taken his jacket for by mistake, and or if it was stolen.
Okay, so is this pretty much what you want us to know then? Can you read this, Vincenzo?
Yes, the person noted his jacket was taken from the chair, taken out from the chair.
Okay, it was taken off.
Taken off from the chair.
Taken off of the chair.
Taken off of the chair.
Mm-hmm.
He thought he should ask around to determine if someone had mistakenly removed his jacket, or his jacket was stolen. If his jacket was stolen.
Okay. Okay. So then this would become not a separate sentence, but perhaps a comma, or. Yeah. Okay. Now can you read it for us again? The person.
The person
I guess
noticed.
it's going to be noticed, N-O-T-S, noticed.
I know this person better. Yes, the person noticed his jacket was taken off of the chair. He thought he should ask around to determine if someone had mistakenly removed his jacket, or was his jacket stolen.
Okay, good.
Or perhaps his jacket was stolen. No, okay.
Okay. And Gulden, did you see one you would like to do? Okay, now when I'm not in the forum, I can't really tell if the person is still here or not. Is Gulden still here, or does anyone know? All right, well, we'll just go on. Oh, you are here.
Her picture appears, but I don't know if he.
Okay, we're going to go. All right, we'll just go on. We'll just go on. And here are some idioms. Here we're going to choose the best idiom. Vincenzo.
Yes.
It's not so much choosing the best idiom because this is the definition. I want you to read this. This is the idiom. Andrew did not know.
And Andrew did not know who took his jacket. He started the rumor about the nurse he dated as the one who took his jacket. The nurse actually is not dating a guy that was his best friend.
Okay,
It's
that word.
not dating a guy that was his best friend.
Okay, so what do you think is happening right here? Andrew is the person who had the tan jacket.
Yeah.
And there's a nurse, and there's a nurse in the office that used to be his girlfriend.
Yeah, something about his nurse that some people was talking about the fact that his nurse. In this case, there was the rumor, no?
Okay. Well, Andrew is the one who started the rumor. Andrew started the rumor. Andrew. So that's called hit below the belt.
Yeah.
But the reason Andrew accused the nurse of taking the jacket is because she now dates his used to be best friend.
Yeah. For the fact that now he's dating his friend. No?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
A little jealous.
Yes, but I don't think he's friends with the guy anymore. All right, let's see. Can anyone read the next one? Anyone? Whoever wants to read. Mm-hmm.
Andrew began to have second thoughts about the rumor he had started when he realized other people were staring at him in a disapproving manner.
What do you think have second thoughts actually means? What does that mean?
Let's say that or consider a decision.
Mm-hmm. Well, it is to reconsider a decision. And so why was Andrew having second thoughts?
Because people were staring at him in disapproving manner.
That's right. People were staring at him. And Can you give me a sentence using have second thoughts?
Yes, I was thinking to study French, but then I have the second thoughts and I changed my mind and decided to study English.
Okay, when you have second thoughts now, you started out with a good sentence. You didn't give me the reasons other than you just changed your mind. There must be a reason. See, Andrew had second thoughts because people were staring at him. What is your reason for not taking two?
Okay. I think it is more useful to learn English.
Okay. Than to try to study two. Vincenzo, do you agree? Because I think you're studying Spanish and English. Do you think it's a good thing?
Yes, I'm not in the situation. Teacher, I'm very strange, but I can comprehend this situation.
Okay.
Yes, in the second thought. Yes, in this case, is something different from the previous thinking. I think, no, about the rumor. No.
Right. Yes, a little bit.
He was going to change his mind
Hmm.
about the previous thinking, no? Or not?
Right. But yes, he's going to change his mind because the people are giving him nasty looks like, "Oh, you should be ashamed of yourself accusing her.
Yes,
You did not
the
see
people
her."
were looking no were looking at him in a strange
Hmm.
way. So he thinks it was wrong. He thought it was wrong.
Right. Exactly. All right. Who can take the last one?
Yes.
Me?
Okay. The last one. Go ahead.
Okay. Andrew realized he lost his jacket his
Hmm.
mother had purchased for him. He thought to himself, I will have to face the music when I arrive home.
Okay. And what does that mean? Face the music. What do you think? What is he
Uh,
saying?
is be responsible for the actions that you did in the past, or
Well, look here. It says facing the music means to face the consequences of one's actions. So he misplaced his jacket. His mother bought the jacket, so she may scold him. Why, Andrew? I got that jacket for a steal.
Mhm.
I got that jacket for a good price. Do you know what it will cost me to buy that jacket again? I'm so disappointed in you. I'm so disappointed that you lost that jacket. So he'll have to face the music, which means he has to listen to his mother be
Supposed to be
upset.
nice, no?
Hmm.
And I. It's supposed to be nice, but can you say it's supposed to be an I?
I'm not sure. Tell me again, Vincenzo. I'm
It
not
it,
sure.
it costed it
Oh
cost
yes, it costs a leg, an arm, and a leg.
an I my
I've never heard it say it cost an eye. But
no,
remember,
no.
he got the jacket on sale, so he didn't pay that. His mom did not pay that much for the jacket
Yeah,
because
yeah,
she
yeah.
got it on sale.
It
But
was not so expensive.
if it had not been on sale, he would have had to pay a lot for it. All right, so let's see what do we have now. All right, the last thing I guess we'll have time for is the present, the past, and the future. Uh, we can go around, and I want you to tell me the story using the present, the past, and the future. I will do it first.
It was at the time.
Okay, the present.
In
Today
the
I'm.
present. The same story in the present.
Hmm. But
Present
you
time.
won't. Yes, but you won't tell the entire story. You'll just tell parts of it. All
Oh,
right. Today I'm wearing my
yes.
tan jacket.
Can I start, teacher?
Well, I'm giving you an example. Today,
Yeah.
today I'm wearing my tan jacket into the doctor's office. When I went into the examination room, I left my jacket on the chair. When I came out, my jacket was gone, and I realized my mom will be upset when I get home. So I told you something that happened in the beginning, something that happened when I went into the examination room, which is past, and what is going to happen when I go home. Okay, Vincenzo, you may
No,
start.
yeah. Oh, you know, yes. This morning I went to the doctor in order to have an examination,
Mm-hmm.
and so I put my jacket off in a on a chair, and I went to the doctor. After the examination, I tried to get my jacket. It was stolen, I think.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah. So I tried uh, to ask around about my jacket to the people that were in the waiting room,
Mm-hmm.
and no one could tell me about my jacket.
Okay.
So I went to the police
Ah,
and made a declaration of this that my jacket was stolen. So
good.
they are on the case, and
Good.
I hope they will find the thief.
Okay, very nice, very nice. So you gave us the present. You went to the doctor's office. The past was that you went into the examination room and you
Yes, I
returned
will, yes.
and it was gone. And in the future is that you reported the loss of your jacket, and they're on the case. Very nice. Very good, Vincenzo. All
Okay,
right.
thank
Who would like to do the same using the present, the past, and the future? No one?
Andrew is in the doctor's office
Mm-hmm.
and he was wearing his new jacket. After he was at the examination room,
Mm-hmm.
he didn't found his jacket,
Mm-hmm.
and he because he was jealous and with his ex-girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
he thought that he will accuse her of the jacket robbery.
Okay.
you.
Now the future.
Yeah, he thought that he will accuse her
Mm,
ex-girlfriend.
okay. He thought he will. That's a little awkward. Um, so he thought about it, which means that he thought about it, which is in the past. He thought about accusing her. He thought about accusing her. But did he think about accusing her sometime in the future? Because you'll have to put that in there. You can't just think about it. When you're thinking about it, it means it's either present
He's
or
going to.
past. Okay, so he thought about it. So when he thought about it, what did he decide to do? He decided he would, like you could say, he would, which means it's going to be something in the future. He thought about it, and then he decided he would go to the police. We need to
He
know.
called the police.
Hmm. He thought
He
about.
called he
Hmm.
called the police in
Okay.
order to recover his jacket.
Okay. All right. Good try. Anyone else?
I can try.
Okay, sure, Rodolfo. Please try.
Okay. He loved his tan jacket. He went to the doctor office. He took an examination. The weather of the doctor office was warm. He put off his jacket.
Hmm.
He take off his jacket on the chair. He forgot that he take off the jacket on the chair.
Hmm.
Right now, he don't know uh, what happened with his jacket. Her mother questioned about his jacket, and he don't have anything to say. And tomorrow he will go to the police.
Good. And I like the way that you put in tomorrow, because tomorrow lets me know immediately that it is something in the future. So those are what we might call those transitional words that we can use to help the reader or the listener know that something is in continuous or is about to happen. So he was wearing his tan jacket when he went to the doctor's office. That's the present. He put his jacket on the chair when he went into the examination room, so that was past. When he returned, his jacket was gone, and he reported it to the police, and the police said that they would fill out the paperwork on tomorrow. So that's sometime in the future. Okay, great. Well, we didn't get to do any of the idioms. It is now at the top of the hour. I want to thank you guys, and now let's hear from each of you your final word for today. All right. Who would like to start? Adana, final word?
Uh, Ask around.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Uh,
And your
mhm.
final word is, what did you think of the lesson? What did you learn? So you learned about ask around. That's
Not
what you.
to leave jackets in the doctor's office
Okay, thank you. We
because
learned
somebody may steal it.
someone might take it. Okay, Amp, what final word would you like to leave with us today?
Blow something up.
I'm sorry, again?
Blow something up.
Blow something up, okay? Blow something up. What does blow something? That means to destroy something. Is that correct?
To exaggerate.
Okay, to exaggerate and to exaggerate. Okay, Guden, would you like to have a final word? Okay, Rodolfo, final word.
I learned about on the case.
Okay, okay, very good. And what does on the case mean?
When you are in the situation, investigate or do something.
Okay, that's good. Good. So, final word. Vincenzo,
Yes. Yes.
final
This
word.
final word. Yes. So, I generally, in this lesson, yes, I had a few time in order to express myself,
Mhm.
but but generally, is a good lesson in order to challenge you in finding some word from your own words,
Mhm.
and this is, I think, the best way in order to express yourself, to give you the possibility to express yourself.
Right. Okay.
Your method is like, yes, I appreciate this fact. This,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Thank you, Vincenzo. And for
yeah,
those of you who are still with me, the purpose of my lessons, they're very short snippets of a story small enough for you to maintain the contents in your head so that we don't venture too far away from something that you cannot remember or understand. So the best part of the beef, if you will, of this story was the tan jacket and losing it. So from there, we built a lesson around the tan jacket and everything else that related to it from our own imagination. Things that we have learned before in previous lessons about stealing, stole, and thief. We focused on past tense, present tense, and future tense. We focused a little bit on idioms and phrasal verbs. So you get a little bit of everything. But the main thing for coming to my class is to provide you an opportunity to use what you are learning as you actually engage in speaking.
yeah,
More than anything else, I want you to speak, even if what you're saying is incomprehensible. The more you start to speak, get accustomed and comfortable with speaking, the better it will become. All right. This will conclude today's conversational hour. I will be back on in 2 hours, I believe. I hope that you will join me. And
feel it,
until then, until
feel
then,
better.
have a
Thank you.
nice
Possibility,
have a
Yeah.
nice
possibility.
day.
Thank you.
Okay,
Goodbye.
thank
Goodbye,
you.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
Very late here.
Ciao.
Bye.
Arrivederci.
Adios.
Adios.
Ciao. Ciao.
And ciao. And hasta la vista.
Okay.